Welcome to Beginner's Guide for the C programming tutorial videos. Welcome back. In the previous tutorial video, we have discussed about what is switch statement and how we can use switch statement in C program. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you a simple calculated program using switch condition. When it comes to the calculator, usually we perform addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. How can we do that operation using the switch case? Let us see. If you want to perform addition or subtraction or multiplication, first you need numbers, isn't it so? So for us to deal with a number, what is the data type that we need to use? We need to use the integer data type. Let's say the addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, we are going to deal with only two numbers. So I need to have two variables, isn't it? So let's say num1 comma num2, right? So this is the first thing. So after the variable declaration, what we need to do, we need to get that two numbers from the user. For us to do that, let's say printf enter the first number. So we ask our user to enter the first number, then that number will be collected to the scanf function, which is nothing but num1, right? Then we will ask the user to enter the second number, isn't it so? So in the printf statement again, enter the second number, then that number will be collected through the same scanf function. So through this scanf function, now we have collected the num1 and num2, right? Now we have got the num1 and num2. What is the next step? We need to perform the operations of arithmetic operation. It can be addition or subtraction or multiplication using switch case. So for us to do that, we have to use the switch. Then within the switch, we need to pass the expression, isn't it so? So what expression are we going to pass them here? We need to pass the expression to say what are we going to do? Are we going to add, or are we going to multiply, or are we going to subtract, or are we going to divide? So that thing has to be passed through this expression. So for us to do that, we need to ask our user to enter the type of operation that they want to perform. So for us to do that, let's say printf choose the operation. Okay, that operation can be addition or subtraction or multiplication or division. Is it clear? I hope it's clear, right? Then this thing, whatever the operator, whether it can be addition or subtraction, multiplication, that thing we need to collect them through input, right? Scanf, that one is a string, isn't it so? So we have to use the format specifier as yes. Now what are we going to get? Do you want me to put this plus here, address of plus or address of no? So meaning we need to declare another one variable name called, let's say is a char data type character, let's say operation or whatever the name. This is that operation that I want to perform. So let's say this is an operation. So that operation is an expression for the switch statement, isn't it so? I hope you understand. Two numbers, then I ask my user to enter the operation that they want to perform. That thing will be collected through this variable operation. That variable is an expression for the switch statement. So now what do we need to do? Next we need to write the cases. Case, what is the first case? Let's say when someone is press the addition. So meaning that let's say this is an case for an addition. Let's say, so when someone press addition, what are we supposed to do? Because we have got the number 1 and we have got the number 2. So when someone chooses the operation of addition, we need to add those two numbers that we have collected from the user, right? So we can say printf sum. How can you calculate the sum? Using percentage %t. How can you calculate the sum? You need to add the number 1, meaning num1 plus num2, isn't it so? So when you add num1 and num2, that value will be stored into this sum. I hope you understand, right? Now what is the next statement? We need to write the break statement. So what is the next case? When someone press the minus, so what is the statement here? What is the condition? We have to write the condition to say this one has to be subtraction, right? So you have to use the operator here. You need to subtract the value, then use this break after that condition. So what is the next case? Let me copy and paste. So next case, let's say this is multiplication. So here we are going to multiply two numbers. When someone press the multiplication, we need to multiply. Then this one is a multiplication, right? So what is the next case? The next case we can say division. When someone want to divide, let's say we are going to divide two number, num1 divided by num2, that value will be collected here, and then we are going to display that one. What if someone enters something else apart from these four operators? We need to pass the message to say maybe printf. We can say enter the valid operator, right? So that they can choose one among those four listed in the menu, right? So let me save and run and we will see. I hope you understand. When someone press the addition, that addition will be collected through this variable. That operation will come here, so it is going to choose because someone is pressed addition, so it has to go and print this operation. When someone press multiplication, it will go straight to this case where there is a multiplication, then it will display that operation. When someone press division, it will go straight to this case where there is a division operation, then it will execute this particular statement. So here is the formula for the division, isn't it? So I have got the number 1 here. Let's say the user has entered the first number 1, that one will be collected. The user has entered the second number is 2. When someone enter the division, then the next step is we are going to enter the operator, isn't it? So the operator is division. When someone enters the division, that control will move straight into this one. So first number is 1, the second number is 2. The operation that they want to do is division. So it is going to give us the 1 divided by 2 value. Then that value will be printed here. So let me run so that, so enter the first number is 2, enter the second number is 3. Now I have to choose the operator. Let me choose plus. Sum value is equal to 5. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So what does it mean? The first value I have collected is 2. The second value I have collected through this input is 3. Now I have chosen the operator addition. So it will control will go straight into this statement, and then it is going to get 2 plus 3, then 5. That 5 will be stored into this sum. That is the reason why the sum value is 5. Let's say I want to choose maybe the multiplication. The first number is 2, second number is 5. I want to choose the operation of multiplication. So it needs to multiply 2 plus 5, then the result must be 10, isn't it? So multiplication, the result is 10, meaning that that control will move straight into this case where there is a multiplication, and it will do this multiplication operation of the number 1 and number 2, then it will give you the value. What if I enter something else apart from those operator? Let's say 3, the second number is 3. Let's say instead of this operator, let me enter something else again, 6. There is no such operator like 6, right? But we are allowed to enter only 4. Let me say I enter something else apart from this 4. Enter the valid operator. So meaning when your user don't follow this instructor, when they follow something else, we need to give the message to say they have to enter the valid operator. So this is a simple calculator program using the switch statement in C program. I hope you understood. For more tutorial videos, kindly subscribe to Beginner's Guide.